Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Me llamo Supriya, estoy enseñando español. Hoy discutiremos los interrogativos. That means we will discuss interrogatives in today's class. So our first we all know what are interrogatives. So what are interrogatives? Interrogatives are the words that we use to ask questions. Normally we place these words in the beginning of the sentence. So what are English imperatives? What are English interrogatives? Like how, what, who, where, why, and similarly in Spanish we have interrogatives. So let's just have a look at those interrogatives quickly and then we'll do the examples. One important thing about Spanish interrogative that we will see an accent on one of the vowels in every interrogatives when we'll use them as interrogative, obviously, because if we'll use the same word without accent, it will mean something else, and it will not convey that it's a question. Then it won't be interrogative. Like como, first word is como. So CEO with an accent on O, como means how, and if we'll omit this accent, then that como will become as, like. It will mean as, like, but not how. Then second word is K, Q-U-E, K with an accent on E. K means what, and if we'll omit this accent, then this K will become, without accent it will become that. Then qual, C-U-A-L, qual with an accent on A. So qual means which, and qual, if the noun is plural, then you will have to convert it in plural. And how are you gonna do that? It is ending with L, so if it's ending in consonant, then you are supposed to add es to make it plural. So quales, plural would be quales. Next is quien, Q-U-I-E-N, quien with an accent on E. Quien means who, and you are also supposed to make it plural if the noun is plural. So quien would be quienes. It is again ending in consonant, so es, quienes. Then donde with an accent on O, D-O-N-D, donde. So with an accent, donde with an accent on O means where. But if you are not using it in interrogative sense without accent, then again it will mean where, but it won't be a question. It will just be there in a sentence and it will mean where. And por qué, por space Q-U-E-K with an accent means why. If you will write this por qué together without an accent, then it will mean because por qué. This por qué is why. And next one is cuánto. Cuánto means how much, how many, but in case of cuánto, you are supposed to change for feminine noun in cuanta, and to make it plural, it's ending in vowel, so you will add just as, so cuantos for masculine, cuantas for feminine. Now next one is cuando. Cuando means when, and cuando means when with an accent on A. In cuanto as well, we'll put an accent on A. So now we'll do with examples. So our first example is how are you. How are you, obviously it would be temporary thing, like when you are asking someone how are you, he could be like happy, fine, not fine, anything for that very moment, or that for some particular amount of time. So it is temporary thing. And what I have already told you guys, for temporary things in Spanish language, we'll use a star verb. A star verb and interrogative in interrogative sentence, it's mostly in you are supposed to use tu form, you form. It's obvious. So how are you? How? Como, and then a star verb, tu form conjugation of a star verb is estás. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Then two question marks, one in the beginning of the sentence and another one is at the end of the sentence. And first one is in upside down form and next one is in regular form. So, ¿cómo estás? But if you want to give respect to someone, then you are supposed to use third form conjugation as always. So, then in that case it would be ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo está? Third form conjugation of the estar verb. Now, ¿qué? ¿Qué means what? So, what do you want to say? We have example for that. What do you want to say? So, we are going to make it like what you want to say. Okay? So, what? ¿Qué? Q, U, E, ¿qué? ¿Qué? Then, want. To want is querer. To want is querer and to form conjugation, U form conjugation of querer is quieres. ¿Qué quieres? To say is decir. ¿Qué quieres decir? What do you want to say? ¿Qué quieres decir? ¿Qué quieres decir? What do you want to say? Now, ¿cuál? ¿Cuál means which? But in English, we ask what is your favorite color. But instead of this what, you are supposed to use which here. So, there is a rule to remember this, like whenever there is a question and you have options to answer that questions, then instead of what, you are supposed to use which, and for in Spanish language, and that is cuál. Like what is your favorite color? We have this example over here. For that we will write cuál es your tu, tu without accent means your. ¿Cuál es tu color favorito? Because color is masculine. Similarly, like if someone will ask you what is your favorite food, you have options for that, you know. So you'll in Spanish you will say ¿cuál es tu comida, food favorita? Favorita because comida is feminine. So, ¿cuál es tu comida favorita? ¿Cuál es tu comida favorita? Or what's your favorite movie? Then again you will ask ¿cuál es tu película favorita? Again, película, movie is feminine, so favorita. Like that. When you have options for your answer, then you are supposed to use cuál for question. Okay? I guess it's clear now. Now we have quién. Quién means who. And what's the example? Who is your professor? Who is your professor? ¿Quién es ¿Quién es tu profesor? ¿Quién es tu profesor? Now next example is ¿dónde? ¿Dónde means where? Where are you? So where are you? ¿Dónde? And again, where are you is, it would be a temporary thing because you are not going to be permanently at that place, and moreover to describe location you are supposed to use estar verb. So estar verb, you to form conjugation would be again estás. So where are you? ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás? Where are you? Now, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué means why. So, we have example, why are you sad? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? This por qué is because not why. So, ¿por qué? Why are you sad? This is again being sad or being happy is temporary thing. So for this, for condition, if you remember the estar verb, for condition we are supposed to use estar verb. So again U form conjugation of estar verb would be ¿por qué estás triste? Triste. ¿Por qué estás triste? Why are you sad? It could be ¿por qué estás feliz? Why are you happy? So like that. Now next one is cuánto. Cuánto means how much, how many. And remember our example is how old are you? I had told you to talk about age. You mostly use tener verb in Spanish language. So how old are you? So año is masculine noun, so cuánto. And there are going to be more here, so cuántos, plural, masculine. ¿Cuántos años? And two form conjugation of tener verb, tienes. ¿Cuántos años tienes? ¿Cuántos años tienes? How old are you? And yeah, next one is how much does it cost? It is an useful expression, you should remember this. So how much does it cost? It's very simple. ¿Cuánto cuesta? ¿Cuánto cuesta? Sorry, ¿cuánto cuesta? How much does it cost? Cuesta. Next is cuando. Cuando means when. And we have example, when do you come here? When, cuando. Cuando, come is venir, and U form, two form of come would be vienes, V-I-E-N-E-S. Cuando vienes, here is aquí. Cuando vienes aquí? When do you come here? So these are the interrogatives in Spanish language. And other than that, like anything you can ask as a question, like structure would be same as the statement. You just have to convey it through your expression that you are asking or you are just stating a fact. Like if you want to say you speak Spanish, then you will say hablas español. But if you want to say ask, do you speak Spanish, then again you are going to use the same structure but with the expression hablas español, like you are asking, not just making a statement. So it's like that. That's all for interrogatives, guys. Adios. Hasta pronto.